everyone to this second part or second video in a four-part video series. I studied under Phyllis Crystal, who's a psychotherapist, more than about 20 years ago. On her whole series, she's written a number of books, and one of the prominent books that she has written, or very important series that she started doing, was called Cutting Ties That Bind. This is a guided imagery visualization techniques that help people connect to their higher consciousness. And the whole premise here is that we are all attached to multiple ties that we have with our family, with our security symbols, wealth, or perceptions of place or people. They're all security symbols that tie us and bind us and don't allow us any freedom or to express ourselves who we really are. And the techniques here, the imagery or the visualization techniques, help a person to connect to their higher consciousness, to their high C, which is their divine life force energy, and help us, look at or detach from many, many layers of programming and conditioning that we have put on ourselves, especially on our subconscious. And all these programming and conditioning, and many of them are subconscious and we don't even know about them, and some of them we consciously know and we can't do anything about them, are all related to the ties that we have to all these false security symbols. So the idea here is to how do we present this material, and we use some very, very simple but effective and practical symbols and techniques that will focus you on very, very immediately how to get access to your higher consciousness. So that's part of the upcoming webinar that I'll be discussing more in details and interviewing people who have actually gone through these courses and what they say what these techniques are and how it has helped improve their lives. So these are very simple techniques that anybody can use. Now, many people have asked me, so how do I meditate, or what is there a place to meditate? And I tell them that yes, it would be nice if you can set aside a nice room or place that you can sit down and be quiet and practice your meditation or imagery techniques 20 minutes twice a day. But for some of us who lead very, very busy, hectic lives, and I'm one of them, I need techniques that can help to ground me no matter where I am and what activities I'm engaged in. So this is all part of techniques that can be used as part of your daily routine. So whether you're walking or whether you're sitting, whether you're going on a train or whether you're involved in a discussion in your team, or you're talking to your family member or somebody on the phone, a customer on the phone or a client or a student that you're teaching, these techniques can be employed by everyone, anywhere. So one of the important things to remember is that, as long as you're breathing, as long as you can breathe and you remember to use the techniques, they work and they're very effective and very, very practical. Now, why it's very important for people to realize that you need to meditate or do these techniques regularly. And once you connect to your higher consciousness on a regular basis, you find that your intuition builds up, and it's like going to a gym. When we go to a gym, we have to go regularly, and we build up certain muscle groups that we want to utilize, whether to look good or feel good. So similarly with meditation and using visualization techniques, you want to do it regularly, and doing it about 2-3 times or even more during a day helps you really to hone in on your intuition and on your inner voice that you have within all of us. So that's about what I want to say in this video about what it is that these techniques are, very briefly. And in the upcoming webinar, I'll be talking to you a lot more about Phyllis Crystal and her work and why it is important to do these techniques. So to end off, I'd like to teach you a little bit about a light meditation, and it's a very, very effective tool to use whenever you feel that you need to get recharged. So to do it very simply, you just sit down comfortably in a chair, close your eyes, and you imagine like the flame of a candle, all right? And bring the flame of the candle to a point between your two eyes, up in your forehead. And you visualize that candle and imagine that the light of the candle is the light of your higher consciousness or your divine life force energy. And then you bring this candle with all the light of love, unconditional love, right to the passageway to your heart. And using your breathing, just visualize that it's going down to your heart, and the light is spreading all over your heart in the middle of your chest. Using your breath, imagine that you're breathing in the good energy, good unconditional love, anything positive that you want with your breath. As you breathe out anything negative in your life. And imagine your heart is like a lotus flower. It's opened up to receive the light. Feel the light irradiating to all your upper limbs and your lower limbs, reaching right down to your toes and right down to your fingers. And as it goes in its passageway, on its path, it's lighting up all the cells in your body. All you have to do is breathe it in. Visualize the light in all the cells in your body, and then it goes up into your face, into your eyes, nose, ears, your thumb, and into your whole brain. And just feel that there is no place now for negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, that your whole body and your mind, emotions, and your whole life is filled with positive thoughts and positive vibrations. So this technique only takes you a few minutes and you're filled with a light. And to end it, I like to send this light to your family and your loved ones. And all you have to do is breathe it in and you just send it to them with your outgoing breath. And then imagine there's another circle with your friends, your colleagues, people who have lived in your old neighborhoods, and people you've had difficulties or challenges with. They too need this love and light. And then slowly spread the light to all the people in all the lands. Especially focusing on where there's wars, people are suffering from diseases, pain and suffering, earthquakes, natural disasters. And just keep breathing and sending them the positive light. Next, send the light to all the plants and animals, to the trees, the mountains, the rivers, and the oceans on the whole planet. All you have to do is breathe and just give an intention and send it out. And then slowly send the light to the entire universe. All the stars, the planets, the entire galaxies, everything in this universe. And just take 3 or 4 breaths to do the exercise. And then you come back to your body and tell yourself the date, the time. You may stretch your arms and your legs and stretch your neck, and come back and be present in your body, feeling fully charged, fully rejuvenated, and awake. So this is a very simple meditation called the light meditation. Anyone can do it anytime. So I wish you all the best, and I look forward to seeing you in the 3rd video, where we'll be discussing a little bit more about the techniques and how it's so important to get our connection with our higher consciousness. Thank you. Keep meditating. Bye-bye for now.